Ever since the last shell fell in 1945, the world has lived under the long shadow of a question. Could it happen again? Could we see a World War III? It's a chilling thought, but understanding how such a catastrophe could unfold is the first step in preventing it. Let's explore some plausible, though hopefully purely hypothetical, scenarios that could escalate from regional tension to global conflict. Picture this: a small, localized conflict ignites in a geopolitical hotspot. Maybe it's a dispute over a strategic waterway, a contested border, or a resource-rich island. Initially, it seems contained, but what if this region is where the interests of major world powers intersect? Let's say Nation A supports one side and its rival, Nation B, backs the other. This is the proxy war scenario. We've seen it throughout history. But what makes it different today is the web of military alliances. An attack on one ally can trigger a chain reaction. A defensive pact meant to deter aggression could become the very mechanism that drags dozens of countries into war. A regional skirmish suddenly involves global powers, each bound by treaty to defend their partners. The first shots might be fired by smaller nations, but the second and third salvos could come from superpowers thousands of miles away. Now, let's add technology to this volatile mix. Imagine a cyberattack cripples another nation's power grid, financial systems, or military command and control. Is that an act of war? The lines are blurry. A retaliatory strike could be physical, not digital. This is the new front line of the 21st century battlefield, where electrons and algorithms can cause as much chaos as explosives, and where misattribution could lead to a devastating miscalculation. Economic warfare is another potential trigger. Imagine a trade dispute spiraling out of control. One country imposes crippling sanctions. Another retaliates by cutting off access to critical resources like oil, gas, or rare earth minerals essential for modern technology. Global supply chains collapse. Economies teeter on the brink. Desperate nations feeling cornered might see military action as their only way out a high-stakes gamble to secure the resources they need to survive. Perhaps the most terrifying pathway involves an accident. A fighter jet from one nation accidentally shoots down a surveillance drone from another in a tense airspace. Or a naval ship misidentifies a commercial vessel as a military threat, in a high-strung environment filled with mistrust and hair-trigger alerts. A simple mistake could be interpreted as a deliberate provocation. With communication channels breaking down, leaders might feel pressured to strike first rather than risk being struck themselves. From there, the escalation ladder is steep and slippery. A conventional conflict could quickly escalate if one side starts losing. The temptation to use tactical, low-yield nuclear weapons to reverse battlefield losses might become overwhelming. Once that nuclear taboo is broken, the world enters uncharted territory. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction, which has kept a fragile peace for decades, could fail, leading to an unthinkable exchange. These scenarios aren't predictions, they are warnings. They highlight the fragile nature of our global peace. Preventing a third world war depends on diplomacy, de-escalation, and clear communication. It requires strong international institutions and a commitment from all nations to resolve disputes peacefully. The future isn't written yet, and by understanding these dangers, we can work together to ensure that the horrors of total war remain firmly in the history books. Thanks for watching, and if you found this exploration thought-provoking, please like and subscribe for more.